Welcome to the podcast. This is Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, called their clubhouse. And we have a new show going on. Yes, it's totally new. It's actually called AIM. It's about social, emotional, and character development. This show is part of Miss Nicole's group. And we're going to talk about the lesson plans, and we're going to talk about what we would discuss during her lessons. Please, let's just go around the table first. Introduce yourself and give us your name and your age.
My name is Dariana, and I'm 8 years old.
Welcome to the podcast.
My name is Jaylene, and I'm 8 years old.
Welcome.
My name is Ellie, and I'm 8.
Welcome. So this show is called AIM. That's it. We aim to teach people about social, emotional, and just character development. So that is our aim. Do you want to talk a little bit about, who wants to talk about a little bit about the lesson plan that we did? That was, I guess, last week.
AIM was about Arthur and Sue Ellen, and Arthur teased Sue Ellen because she looked like a sheepdog.
Okay, and we have to remember that Authur is a cartoon character. We have to tell people, they may not know. But is he like on TV or is it books?
Yeah, he's basically on
I don't know where I watch him at. My daughter's watching him.
What is that website again?
I don't know what website he's, but you can look him up. His name is Authur. He's a well-known character, and the lesson plan.
It's on PBS.
PBS Kids. Okay, now we got that. So the lesson plan was about teasing and about bullying. So does anyone remember any of the characters or what was going on? We'll start off with Elliot.
That when he was
Go ahead.
when he was teasing him, when he was trying to apologize, he said that it's not a like what the fuck?
Well, he said he tried to apologize, but he said something that made the apology seem like it wasn't real, right?
And then his friends didn't want to talk with him because he wrote a bad letter.
Also, he was trying to write an apology letter, but it wasn't like really an apology. Okay. What else do we remember about the lesson?
What else I learned about the lesson is that, Authur was writing an apology to Sue Ellen, and then what he wrote in the apology was that Sue Ellen was overreacting, and then Sue Ellen thought it wasn't a real apology, so it made her sad.
Okay, so she didn't feel like he was truly apologizing. She felt like he had some parts of the apology, but he wasn't really apologizing correctly. So she felt some type of way.
About the letter, I'm trying to do another part of what she said.
Uh-huh.
So in the letter, he said, "But I think you're overreacting," and then it said it like that through the whole page, and I felt like Sue Ellen felt annoyed and heartbroken because actually Arthur was Sue Ellen's friend for
a long time.
Yeah.
So she felt heartbroken that he would even do that to her or say that to her. So has anyone here felt that people have teased them for any reason? So we can't do a show of hands. You actually have to say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so do you have a brief story about
I have
when someone teased you? We could go around the table, but we'll start off over here and then we'll go around. A brief story about, whoever teased you, whether it was your brother, sister, somebody in church, I don't know where. But just give us a brief story.
So, I was at my grandma's house, I think, and I couldn't reach my jacket because my grandma has this hanger on the door. So I tried to reach it, but then my brother kept on teasing that I'm small and I'm really short. So it really hurt my feelings. I ran to the bathroom and then I locked myself up. I started crying.
Did your brother ever apologize?
No.
Yeah, I don't think
Every
siblings
single
apologize.
time, every single time like
Siblings.
my brother teases me, he never apologizes, but sometimes when he's in a good mood, he teases me and then says he's sorry. So
Do you ever tell your
sometimes
mom?
no, because
No.
my mom is at work.
Okay, but there has to be some adult in the house, so you got to tell whoever's there, whether it's your uncle, your grandmother, whoever's there. You have to tell them that your brother's teasing you, or more importantly, that he's hurting your feelings, because that's the part that we really want to make sure that it doesn't happen. Go ahead, tell us a little bit about your story. Either
Um,
teasing or bullying, either or.
it was both actually.
Okay, let's do it.
It turned into teasing, but first it was bullying. So I have this friend named Jeslyn,
Oh,
and
you just calling her out like that, just putting her name on blast. You
I,
don't even
I
care. You don't even say I have a friend. You're just saying the truth. You have a friend. Her name is
well,
Jocelyn.
I
Jocelyn,
well,
beware because we're talking about you.
well, actually, she's not my friend because she hates me.
Ooh. So she was your friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
One time in like kindergarten, I'm gonna go like a few.
Okay. Well, I said brief. When I
Okay,
said brief, we
okay,
got a lot of
okay,
things to talk
okay,
about.
okay. Um, when she was like in kindergarten, she was so sweet to me. But now, but now,
That's the alarm. It says hurry up. That's what it
but
says.
now she is a devil. She's
Oh.
literally the meanest person I ever met.
All right. Well, I don't know
What
about
is
all that.
true?
That's a lot of information. Give us a little bit about your story. Either teasing or
And she
bullying.
says I'm
Bullying.
in.
All right, your story's over. Go ahead. Your turn.
It's this kid in school. I first he bullied me because like the teacher's nice to me, but when he's mean, the teacher told him to stop, and then he tries to make me blink, but I don't blink.
You try to blink?
No, he's trying to make me blink, but I don't.
Okay. Are you like a teacher's pet? Like the
I
teachers
told
like you and you help the teachers out? Well, I mean, I used to do that too. It gives you free cookies and free
What?
lollipops.
Oh.
I remember that. Anytime there was lollipops, I know I always got one. So I like to help. I used to like to help the teachers. Maybe that's why I work in the
I'm
school
a
now. I
teacher's
don't know.
pet.
Okay, so do we know the difference between teasing and bullying?
Yes.
Because it kind of they could lead to teasing could lead to bullying, but they kind of
Yeah.
it's a little difference. Do we remember? Let me try. Let me see what she has to say because I'm gonna probably give you the definition to it.
Um, the difference between teasing and bullying is maybe like teasing is like when um like you tell people like you don't like their outfit and stuff, and
That's being mean.
That's just being bullied.
I mean, you see that's where it's the borderline. So I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown of what teasing is. Teasing can be playful when two friends are goofing around, but sometimes teasing can go too far when it can turn into bullying. Playful teasing is when friends tease each other equally. That's the key word, equally. Like if you say, "Oh, I don't like your shirt," and he'd be like, "Oh, I don't like your pants," and you're just playing around and saying things like that. That's equally. But when a person takes teasing too far and starts hurting another person's feelings, that's when it could become bullying. So that's kind of the one of the main differences between teasing and bullying. Sometimes it's just you just playing with your friends and you're goofing off. But and then if you feel like hey, you know what, you're hurting my feelings. I don't want to talk about this no more. Or stop doing that. That's when it goes to the next stage of bullying. So that's one of the reasons. Go ahead.
So the difference of teasing and bullying is that teasing starts off playful, and then in between of like saying a joke or like being a little mean,
Uh-huh.
and then it turns into bullying, what is like very mean, and you could actually hurt one of your friends' feelings, or you could hurt one of your family members' feelings. And one time, actually, I saw this on YouTube. It's probably fake. So, um,
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
That's all right.
um, there was this YouTuber, Desmond Diamond,
Okay.
And
Mention their names. Okay.
I just
That's all
I
right.
just okay. So so one time he made this bully in this video, Brad the bully, I think it was, and then Desmond actually turned. He had a dream where like he defeated Brad, and actually that was a very good video because he makes good videos and he has like a lot of subscribers.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one of the breakdowns of what it says bullying is in your lesson plan. Bullying is when one person or a group of people are mean or harmful to another person over and over again.
I was
And the person being bullied wants them to stop. Now, bullying could be physical. That means when someone pushes you or something like that. Bullying could be hitting you. Sometimes they hit you in the back of the head or little things like that. Bullying could be kicking. So you might be at the desk and someone's kicking your feet or in the lunchroom or something like that. Or bullying can be just using words. They could bully you by calling you different names and stuff like that. So that's kind of the meaning of bullying. Bullying can happen to anyone, to kids of the same age, to different ages, kids who look the same and kids who look different. So it doesn't really have bullying could be almost anybody at any time. So we have to be aware that they do exist in schools, in our families, in in most places, but we cannot feed into that, and we cannot be the ones that try to hurt people's feelings. The Kids Bay Boys and Girls Club is pretty well known for not tolerating any type of bullying. Bullying to us is a big deal, so we call this clubhouse basically a no bullying clubhouse. If someone picks on you, you just turn around, speak to any adult that's here, and we will handle it as quick as possible. So usually with just a conversation, we could get this stopped. If it's something that's more than that, and parents have to be involved and all that, we're ready for that also.
Actually, outside of Kids Bay, there was this kid, Diamond's brother, and he was bullying Ariel because of his hairline.
Oh, that's okay. Let me just ask one question. Do you think teasing is okay?
No,
Is there
No.
ever a time where teasing is okay?
no,
No.
never,
No.
never.
I think I think the perfect example is siblings that they tease the younger
My
brother or sister. I don't think that they mean it in a harmful way. They're just older, so they just feel like, oh, I'm the oldest, I can do whatever I want. So that's a form of teasing. But I don't think that most of the time they mean it in a harmful way. Yes,
I have a brother with 14. Can I say his name, please?
you can say his name.
I have a brother named Derek. He comes here.
Oh, I know Derek.
You probably seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Derek looks like
So-
he's 18 years old already.
Yeah. He acts like he's 21.
Yeah, I know Derek.
And one time he actually hurt my feelings, and I started to cry on my bed, and I was like, "Why did you say that to me? Why?" And then I started to tease him.
You started to tease him, so you went back to.
I did that.
to that.
I did that by mistake. I'm not a bad
Yeah.
person.
Then you lie a little.
To add on to what to add on to what Dariana said, my brother acts like he's like
21.
he acts like he's a really grown man, and then
How old is he? He's like
He's-
15.
he's only 11.
He's only 11. Oh my God, he's
I have
like
a
2
cousin-
years older than you.
I have a cousin who
3 years
was.
older than you.
My
I-
brother's older than him.
I have a
So-
cousin what was 11 like a few months ago, and now he's 12.
Okay, so still the bullying and teasing, we do understand the difference of it. We
cousin
understand the
was
lesson plan that
5.
Miss Nicole was doing. And in our AIM group, we want to leave it like this. I want to leave one question, and let's just go around and let's try to answer this question. how can we use what we learned from the story to help us be better buddies and better friends?
Oh.
Okay, so each of us should have an idea.
Apology.
Instead of being bullies and people that tease, whether it's your brother, sister, or somebody, how did this story give you an idea of how to learn to treat people better and maybe be better buddies and better friends? All right, so we're gonna go around. So you can start.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, how did the lesson teach us how to be better buddies and better friends?
Oh, I learned that how to be like better friends is to not hurt somebody's feelings, not feeling.
Yeah, feelings.
So actually, I learned in the part of the story where Arthur tried to apologize, but he really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that
He wasn't sincere. That's
yeah.
the word.
It wasn't.
He wasn't sincere, so he wasn't truthful about his apology.
Yeah, if I was Arthur, I would be like, I'm sorry, Sue Ellen, I really don't want to hurt your feelings. I would never, because I am a good person. I was just joking. I didn't know that I was hurting your feelings.
That would have been a great apology right there. And if you would have looked into the person's eyes and said all that, maybe the person would have believed you.
I would also.
So what? How do you think that the story is helped us learn how to be better buddies and better friends?
I learned that if you try to become like friends with them, like when you were like hurting their feelings, it would make them sad. But when you start to know that you're really hurting their feelings, you apologize to them like she said, and you start like sitting with them at lunch, playing with them at recess, doing stuff with them.
So realizing that you might have said something to hurt them, and instead of just continuing, you decided to take the next route, which would be, you know what, let me stop and let me be a better friend to the person that maybe I was hurting by mistake. So that's what you learned from this story, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's your first. Okay, well, that's great. What about you, buddy? What do you learn from the story about how to become a better friend or a better buddy?
If you just do something more bad, that just gonna get you in trouble, and you just gonna get expelled. But if you just have one more chance, like the teacher gave you one more chance to write something, like if you just hang out with them and stop being mean to them and just be their friends, like the other ones do.
I also think that sometimes you might be in a place where you see somebody get bullied or someone that gets teased, and you have to speak up for them, because sometimes the other person could be very scared. So I think that being a friend and speaking up for someone is also very important. That's how you become a better friend and become a better buddy, because then I could count on you. It's like you have my back. So let's say someone's teasing you in the lunchroom and I'm sitting right here. I shouldn't let them tease you. You're my friend. So I'm going to say, hey, Bob, stop teasing him. He's my buddy. Leave him alone. So I'll speak up for you, because now it's two of us basically, and it's not that they're not going to fight or anything, but it's two of us against him. So it's more we're more of a group. We're more united. So if five of us say the same thing, hey, stop, Bob, and we all in the lunchroom, hey, Bob, leave him alone. He's a good guy. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop teasing him. And now we have a whole group that's saying the same thing. Then it's much easier, because now we all realize that he's being a bully or he's teasing somebody. So that's what I also, sometimes when people are bullying or teasing, you may have to be the one that speaks up. So it may not be that it's happening to you, but if you see it, happening, you have to speak up.
I'm just gonna say a compliment so a kid recognize the Arthur's apology letter was not sincere. So I would say Mr. Ish, your eyes are beautiful because
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Because you look like my dad.
Oh, you said that many times too. I got to see your dad. Yeah, your dad is handsome as me. It's dangerous in the Bronx for us to be walking around.
Because he has the same beard as you, but he has more dark hair.
Oh, you trying to say that I'm old then?
No, no, no.
You see, that's when a compliment is not really a compliment.
I'm just trying to say that you're younger than him.
All right, well, Daddy, I'm sorry to tell you, you're an old man then. 'Cause I'm
Because
actually pretty old, but I
he's-
just look young.
He's in his 50s.
Ooh, yeah, he's up there.
He's 58.
My mom,
He's 58.
Yes.
He's up there.
my grandma is in her 50s too.
Grandma's in your 50s. I'm in my 50s.
My
Really?
my
I
grandma
thought you were 90.
my
90.
my
That's
grandma
way past that.
my grandma is in her like I think that she's like she said that she was in her like 60s.
Yeah, Grandma's already lying. Grandma's probably 75. And, you know, they try to take off a couple
Oh
of
my
years.
god.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. This is AIM. Do we have anything to say? Do we know next week's lesson plan?
Thank you.
Yeah, yes.
All right. Well, stay tuned to our show next week.
Bye.
We'll have some more information, some more AIM, some more questions, and remember, this it's all about social, emotional, and character development. That's what we're here for. All right, guys. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
Stay tuned. That was episode number 1.